Sunday, September 8th, 2024, evening edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD IntelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. And now, headlines of the day. Aura Minerals, Inc. Almas production preview for mid-2024. Diddy lists LA mansion for $61 million after raid, reminiscing last week. Political shifts, other developments, Chinese video games spark sexism debate, and much more. But first, this day in history.
September 8th in history. September 8th, 1198. Philip of Swabia, Prince of Hohenstaufen, is crowned King of Germany, also known as King of the Romans. September 8th, 1760, French and Indian War. French surrender Montreal to the British, completing the latter's conquest of New France.
Famous people born on this day. Adrian Cronauer. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Adrian Cronauer, 1938 to 2018, was an American radio host and Air Force sergeant famous for his work in Vietnam. His iconic greeting, "Good Morning Vietnam," inspired the film Good Morning Vietnam, starring Robin Williams. Cronauer later pursued a law career, was active in veterans' causes, and became a popular speaker and media guest. September 8th, 1970, Lodi, American wrestler. September 8th, 1925, Peter Sellers, English actor and comedian, died 1980.
Today's trivia questions.
Which of the following is the oldest of these computers by release date?
The choices are Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum, Apple III, TRS-80. Now take a second to think about it. Which of the following is the oldest of these computers by release date? Okay, got it? Ready?
TRS-80. After the 1516 Battle of Marj-Dabik, the Ottoman Empire took control of Jerusalem, from which sultanate?
The choices are Ayyubid, Umayyad, Seljuk, Mamluk. Now take a second to think about it. After the 1516 Battle of Marj-Dabik, the Ottoman Empire took control of Jerusalem, from which sultanate? Okay, got it? Ready?
Mamluk.
In Kendrick Lamar's 2012 album, Good Kid, Massachusetts, AD City, the album's story takes place in which city?
The choices are Detroit, New York, Baltimore, Compton. Now take a second to think about it. In Kendrick Lamar's 2012 album, Good Kid, Massachusetts, AD City, the album's story takes place in which city? Okay, got it? Ready?
Compton.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
48 killed in Nigeria fuel tanker crash.
A fuel tanker crash in Nigeria's Niger state killed 48 people after colliding with a lorry carrying passengers and cattle, causing an explosion that engulfed both vehicles. Response teams were dispatched to the scene to manage the situation. Several other vehicles were also affected.
Nikki Haley dismisses misogyny in support of Trump by Tyler S. Mitchell from HuffPost.
Memorandum is an auto-generated summary tool for U.S. political commentators' online discussions. It is not human-edited like sister sites TechMeme and MediaGazer, but serves as a media monitoring tool for informed news consumers.
Aura Minerals Incorporated, Almas production preview, July and August 2024.
Aura Minerals Incorporated subsidiary, Aura Almas Mineracao S.A., announced operational results for the first 2 months of Q3 2024, showing increased production levels. The company emphasizes transparency and notes that final figures will be released later. Forward-looking statements caution about potential risks affecting future outcomes.
Cross IPO kickstart today with price band of rupees 228 to 240 per share.
The article discusses the details of the IPO of Jamshedpur-based auto parts manufacturer Cross Limited with a price band of Rs 228, 240 per share. The IPO includes a fresh issue of equity shares and an offer for sale by the promoters, closing on September 11th.
Today's trending Google searches.
Dallas Cowboys, Tyreek Hill, NFL.
Detroit Lions, Vikings versus Giants, Seahawks.
Cardinals versus Bills, Chicago Bears, Raiders.
Science News.
Dividend bonus right issue, GSFC and 17 other stocks go ex-date today.
Shares of various companies, including Gujarat State Fertilizers and Chemicals and Gujarat Gas, will trade ex-dividend today. Additionally, Franklin Industries will trade ex-date for a bonus issue and Ganesha Ecoverse for a rights issue. Investors must own the stock before the ex-date to qualify for corporate actions.
A blockbuster Chinese video game sparks debate on sexism in the nation's gaming industry.
Black Myth Wukong is a highly successful Chinese video game that has broken records and garnered praise for its engaging story and gameplay. It has quickly become a significant milestone in China's gaming industry.
BigBear.ai Holdings Incorporated BBI : Redditors are bullish on this AI stock.
The article discusses the top AI stocks recommended by Reddit, focusing on BigBear.ai Holdings.
Today's obituaries. Valery Bassel, 85, Ukrainian actor. The meeting place cannot be changed. Fiery roads, the trust that went bust. İlkan Karaman, a 34-year-old Turkish basketball player who had played for Fenerbahce, Tofaş Bursa and the Brooklyn Nets, passed away due to a traffic collision on September 8, 2024. Alexander Masliakov, a prominent Russian television game show host known for hosting shows like KVN, passed away at the age of 82 due to lung cancer. He was a well-known figure in the former USSR, having been on screen since 1964 and was compared to iconic American TV personalities like Bob Barker and Dick Clark. Henny Mohn, brief Wikipedia summary. Henny Mohn, a Norwegian actress born in 1936, had a notable career in theatre and film. Best known for her roles in Norwegian classics like 9 Lives and Lake of the Dead, she also won awards and recognition for her work. Mohn passed away in 2024 at the age of 88. Zoot Money, a prominent English singer and keyboardist known for his work with the Animals and Zoot Money's Big Roll Band, has passed away at the age of 82. Throughout his career, he collaborated with various notable musicians and bands, leaving a lasting impact on the music scene. Puput Novel. Brief Wikipedia summary. Puput Novel was a 50-year-old Indonesian singer, actress and presenter who passed away due to breast cancer. Vikas Sethi. Brief Wikipedia summary. Indian actor Vikas Sethi, known for his roles in popular TV series such as Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi and Kasauti Zindagi K, passed away at 48 due to a heart attack. Michel Soufflet. Brief Wikipedia summary. Michel Soufflet, a French industrialist, was the chairman of the Soufflet Group, a leading grain milling and malt production company in France. He significantly expanded the family business, increasing its customer base and diversifying into agricultural supplies. Soufflet was recognized with several prestigious awards for his contributions to the industry. Snezana Stameska, 78, Macedonian actress. The meeting place cannot be changed. To the hilt, the liberation of Skopje. Wu Qianpao. Brief Wikipedia summary. Wu Qianpao, a Taiwanese politician, was a member and speaker of the Tynan City Council from 1998 to 2011, convicted of game fixing and had esophageal cancer. His political career involved environmental support and alleged ties to gambling and gangs, leading to legal actions and removal from office in 2011. Fabio Arruda, 54, Brazilian etiquette consultant and television personality from shows like A Fazenda and A Fazenda 9, passed away due to a heart attack. Darcy brief Wikipedia summary. The article provides information about individuals with the name Darcy, including notable people in sports, science and fiction. It mentions Darcy's law in science, Brazilian footballers like Darcy Menezes, and fictional characters like Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. It also lists other uses and variations of the name Darcy. Max Dauphin, brief Wikipedia summary. Max Dauphin was a Luxembourgish painter known for his figurative artworks, depicting life scenes with slogans and iconography. He participated in numerous international exhibitions and was part of the Bamhaus Art Collective. Dauphin passed away in 2024 at the age of 47, leaving behind a legacy in the art world.
Health news.
Reminiscing last week, political shifts, other developments.
The article discusses various recent developments in Nepal, including the cabinet's approval of PM Oli's U.S. visit, government decisions on loans and appointments, political realignments, and a surge in tourist arrivals. It also covers the celebration of the TG Festival and concerns about democratic processes.
Reports Israel struck several targets in Syria, including scientific research facility.
The IDF presented findings from the location where 6 hostages were murdered, indicating they were killed 24 to 48 hours prior to discovery. The hostages were found in a tunnel with defensive wounds, inadequate ventilation, and signs of long-term captivity. Families believe the deaths were due to military pressure from terrorists.
Review. Adam Huss of General Hospital shares his state of mind.
Adam Huss was featured on Maurice Bernard's State of Mind podcast, discussing his family, upbringing, and role as Nicholas Cassadine on General Hospital. Huss shared openly about his experiences and admiration for his predecessor, Tyler Christopher. Bernard praised Huss's sincerity and grace in discussing topics like same-sex marriage.
Entertainment news.
Cate Blanchett calls for sustainability in film industry at TIFF Tribute Awards. There is a moral imperative to make this switch.
Cate Blanchett advocates for sustainability and varied storytelling in the film industry during her acceptance speech for the Toronto International Film Festival Share Her Journey Groundbreaker Award. She emphasizes the importance of making work more sustainable and circular while also promoting inclusivity and respect within the industry.
OMITB songwriters Benj Pasek, Justin Paul get EGOT with 2024 Emmy win.
Songwriters Benj Pasek and Justin Paul achieved EGOT status by winning an Emmy for Outstanding Original Music and Lyrics for their work on the show Only Murders in the Building. They previously won an Oscar, Tony, and Grammy for their contributions to various musical projects.
Diddy lists LA mansion for $61 million nearly 6 months after federal raid.
Sean Diddy Combs is selling his Holmby Hills mansion for $61.5 million. The decision to sell the property was not related to any legal issues. Homeland Security officials raided his home in connection with an ongoing investigation, but Diddy denied any wrongdoing.
You know what really grinds my gears? When I see headlines like Aura Minerals Inc. giving a production preview for 2024, who cares about their production preview for some far-off year? How about focusing on the present and what they're doing right now to benefit the community and the environment around them? And then there's Diddy listing his LA mansion for a whopping $61 million after a raid. What kind of message does that send? It's like saying, hey, look at me, I can afford to sell my mansion for millions even after a raid. It's just another example of the ultra-wealthy flaunting their riches while the rest of us struggle to make ends meet. Let's not forget about the political shifts and other developments from last week. It's like a never-ending soap opera with politicians constantly changing their tune and making promises they can't keep. It's enough to make your globe spin trying to keep up with all the drama and backstabbing. And don't even get me started on the Chinese video game sparking a sexism debate. It's 2024 globes. Why are we still dealing with blatant sexism and discrimination in the gaming industry? It's time for a wake-up call and for companies to start taking responsibility for the harmful messages they're putting out there. In conclusion, it's time for us to start holding these companies and celebrities accountable for their actions and start focusing on what really matters, creating a more just and equitable society for all. Let's stop getting distracted by the flashy headlines and start demanding real change.
Now a couple of dad jokes for you.
As I suspected, someone has been adding soil to my garden. The plot thickens. Our wedding was so beautiful, even the cake was in tears.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD IntelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.